the same mouse for the game.
Yeah,
right?
this is primarily your mouse. You'll be
Okay.
using it. I will be stealing it every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
You switch scenes from this, you can use the game as...
Det är faktiskt super.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Can do. Vă puteți dați care niște mămici îngrijorate în spate.
Basically, we're live now, by the way. Type of game.
Oh, we're live.
Okay, I think we're live, yeah.
You sure?
We are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Us and us plus a bit.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, we are live.
Let's go.
Yes.
Already.
Îmi place că se vede microfonul.
Da?
No,
Mai-
okay.
Ar putea să
Okay.
aibă focus problems
No
camera de
problem.
la el.
We're all set.
So, hello, Internet. It's time for our Thursday live stream
Hello.
Internet again. This time we are a bigger group because it's a very exciting day, as you have probably seen on Steam and the YouTube title of this video today is Interrogation's launch day. So, yeah. You probably know me. I've been talking to you for 4 weeks now. So I am Rebecca. I work at a publisher of Interrogation, Mixtvision, and I've worked as a producer on Interrogation. And the lovely people on the screen right now are the developers. So maybe you want to introduce yourself real quick.
So hi everyone, I'm David. I'm Interrogation's game designer and narrative designer. There's lots of people behind me that will keep zooming in and out. We have Marius and Catalin, our devs. We have
Hello.
Dexy there on sound. But this isn't about us. This is about Interrogation and what we want to do with it. And as a special guest for tonight, we have Bogdan here,
Hello.
who plays one of the characters in Interrogation. You'll see him someplace closer to the middle of the game. And we thought it would be fun to have him play. See if he can reach himself. It's a very zen experience.
Reach yourself.
And yeah, we're eager to play and to chat to you guys.
Okay, cool.
Rebecca, anything you want to chime in with before we get into the game?
No, I think we can jump right in. But there's currently YouTubers saying that there's a bit of buffering issue.
Should we do anything on our end?
Well, it wouldn't be a launch if there were no technical issues, so I hope people can sit tight for a moment. Are you streaming via LAN or are you wireless?
What? What's happening? I heard my name.
Say again?
Wireless.
Ask us again?
Are you streaming via wireless internet or are you on Ethernet adapter? Like, are you...
Yeah, we're on cable. We're on cable.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there is sound, but the picture is frozen. So this is not a good opportunity to show the intro cutscene, I guess.
Okay. One second. Yeah.
While we address these technical issues, this is the life of an indie. We make the best of our resources, and that involves learning things.
Yes.
Now?
Well, for me the image is still frozen.
Great.
If it's gonna fail, it's gonna be... Văd acum?
Because of all the downloaded porn.
Now?
Okay, I can see the image again now.
Okay.
Can you see us as well, chat? Okay, Steam is also back. YouTube seems to still be having a bit of trouble, but Steam is okay now. Oh, it's gone again. Oh, I love live streams. They are so fun.
Okay,
Because
so
everything
I
that
guess
can go wrong will go wrong.
I guess we're not gonna have chat here, because probably what's happening is that chat is trying to also download our stream on
Yeah,
our stream.
I will have the chat open and I will I will be
Let us know.
the
Yeah.
speaking. I will be speaking everything that the chat is saying.
Channel
So-
chat to us.
So does it work now? I mean, is it better or worse?
Right now it's still stuck. No picture but sound, but I hope it should catch itself in a minute, because Steam was just really good. Steam had like a few moments of actually being okay.
Cum faci ea? La ce face ea?
La compoziție aia.
Deci doar la compoziție.
Da.
Tehnice. Vă dați seama dacă ar merge?
I think it could work. It might work. I don't know. The stream has started.
How are we now?
I can't see anything here.
Băi, o fi de la fier,
It's-
vă dau firul
it's-
meu de la asta?
Nu mai schimbăm fiul.
Schimbăm firul acum.
Vreți?
Oh, now I can see it on Steam.
Yes,
Cool.
it works.
Yes.
Works on Steam.
We have Steam.
Choo choo.
Okay, I can see it on YouTube as well now.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Oh, așa se vede că nu am înțeles.
So everyone, how is the? Are you seeing the
But mine
stream?
too, fundal.
Do you have picture and moving?
What?
The Wii?
No, talking to chat, not to you. Not.
Yeah, I'm talking to the chat. Sorry, I'm not talking to. Not talking to people I actually work with. I'm talking to random people on the internet watching.
Hey, random people on the internet watching.
Hello, random people.
Yeah, you are no random people. We have Cookie here, we have Frisky here, we have Kenneth here, we have lots of people joining us, which is really awesome.
Unique individuals.
Yes.
Yes.
Shall we intro things
Okay.
again?
Yeah, let's introduce ourselves again.
Okay.
Just in case it got
You-
lost.
You have the floor.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead. You have.
Oh, well, my name is Rebecca. I work at Mixtvision, the publisher of Interrogation, and we're here today to celebrate our release, which is why I'm joined by all the lovely developers on the other side. So, yeah, introduce yourselves.
So, hi everyone. I'm David. I'm the game's designer and narrative designer, and behind us you'll see a stream of our devs. And today we wanted to do something special for the launch. We have Bogdan here, who's an actor.
Hello.
He plays one of the characters in the game. And we get to see him play the game for the very first time, like many of you will be playing for the very first time. And yeah, that's what we're gonna jump into. A new game with Bogdan. Send your questions, we'll be talking. Everything you got for us, we'll be asking. Rebecca will tell us so that we find out you're asking. She'll be your voice. And all the meanwhile, we'll also be playing. So let's get Bogdan into a new game.
I would just like to mention that I have not seen this game beforehand. This is my actual first time in the menu right now. And I can't wait!
Îți smerim sunetul, poate?
Yeah. One second.
Nu acum.
Faderul în stânga.
No. E game sound.
This looks gorgeous.
Speaking of gorgeous.
Look at those locks.
That's me right there. Oh god, it's so awesome when you know the people. When you know the faces.
It's always really weird for me because I kind of like I'm used to seeing the characters in the game because I only met the developers after seeing the game, so like actually seeing it in color and seeing characters from the game like as a real person, I'm like this is strange. This is not right.
It's surreal. Yeah.
Small
1 sec
technical
before you
support
start.
break. Oh, this doesn't have. Yeah, just go on challenge. We're not doing
Let's do narrative.
narrative.
Yeah.
Fine.
And let's.
1 sec.
What's the difference between the two?
So we have available for you the challenge mode and the narrative mode. The challenge mode is if you want strong, difficult puzzles of a conversational nature. Narrative mode is if you're more interested in the story. It's easier. It's less realistic. There are like rather sudden confessions in it, but it lets you focus on the choices and on the story rather than the puzzles that each conversation is. You can choose whichever is best for you. We gave Bogdan narrative so that he progresses
so it's easier for
faster rather than slower.
Yes. Welcome. This will be the first drill session of the Investigative Interview and Interrogation Techniques course. We'll be bringing in a subject. They're a trained actor, but should be fully in character for the duration of the interview. I'm considered invisible and inaudible by the actor, but I'll be guiding you along. Awesome. This is so... Before any interrogation, the first thing to do is to consult the subject's file. This should give you vital insights into the case, helping you to identify what information or confession needs to be extracted. So I click on this. Okay, police department.
So right now Bogdan is checking out the folder. He's learning about the case he's about to have. This is of course the tutorial-like section of the game, but this goes on throughout the game. Whenever you have an interrogation coming up, you get to open the folder, get the background of your suspect, and using that background is a huge part of the game. Evaluating what sort of background they have and what they might respond well to, what they might respond less well to, is a big part of the game. Of course, there's lots of ways to customize your experience, including a perk, a memory that your investigator may have. That means they never read files, they just go in fast, which gives them more time, but doesn't give them this background information, which is often quite important. But that's a legitimate way to play if you choose that memory.
So I'm trying to find out if Douglas stole a bike or if he didn't, but he has a... He is known to be friends with several narcotics abusers. He stole the bike. It's clear as day, as bright as day.
I like that you're going into this without any prejudice or bias.
Well,
when you're done checking the files, you can bring them in. Okay. So first things first, let's just try and straight up ask him. You can check the accusation question, which is in red, every now and then to get a sense whether you're close to a confession. So why did you still steal bikes, Douglas? Let's talk about you writing a confession. We both know you did it. Come on. Okay. Of course, he's denying. Right, so that surprisingly didn't work. We need to get the subject in the right state of mind to give a sense. So go for the red questions, right? We have the following tools which we can use to see what state the subject is in. Okay. This shows us how open the subject is by looking at pupil dilation. Corroborated with a few other signals, the wider the pupils are, the more open the subject is.
the game does not come with a dictionary. There are many big words in it. We apologize.
This meter tells us how scared the subject is by measuring the pulse. Okay. The quicker the heart rate, the more scared the subject. Now you can influence these meters in all sorts of ways by from building a personal connection to exploiting their background, from cornering them into okay. Let's try to build a connection first. Be careful, some questions will alienate the subject instead of bringing them closer. Other questions will seem disingenuous if they're approached too suddenly. You'll probably want to start off as soft as possible. Okay.
And now judgment first comes into play. How do you warm up a suspect to get them in an empathetic state?
Believe they have me chasing bikes. So I can be okay. Let's go for this one. Seems to connect me to the subject. They shake their head in disbelief. Fucking doubt it. Okay, he's not buying it yet. Try opening up yourself when questioning the subject, then try one again. Okay, I'll go for can't believe they have me chasing bikes. Yeah, it's fucking stupid, man. Waste the taxpayers' money and all that. Okay, we're buddies now. He's kinda open. Okay, good, you seem more authentic. Now get closer to the subject.
Rebecca, at any point chat has questions, send them our way. We're learning how to play interrogation.
Should I, if I click this again, will the same thing? Okay.
I don't know, man. It's your game.
Okay, same thing happened. Okay, good. You seem more authentic. Okay. Get closer to the subject. He didn't like that. Right now we're looking to open him up. I closed him up, okay. That just, okay. Okay. I tried. Yeah. Okay, he likes that. Okay, we have him opening up some. Good. That is why the meter now shows us a wider circle than in the beginning. Okay. Now let's see how we could try to scare him. You want to intimidate, but don't jump to big threats right off the bat. Okay. If we don't have a deal and you're found guilty, it's absolutely prison time. But I can only give you a deal if you plead guilty.
The picture is still like lagging really badly, unfortunately. So please read out everything so we can at least offer like an audio
experience.
Okay, so right now on the left-hand side of the screen, I have 4 choices, and the first one I'll try to do the voices for them. If we don't have a deal and you're found guilty, it's absolutely prison time. But I can only give you a deal if you plead guilty. Okay, second choice. Did the drugs make you do it? Third choice. You know how many months you do for bike theft? Hey, you're tough, but you'll be fine in prison, I'm sure. I like this one. I'm gonna pick this one. I'd be just fine inside, yo. He didn't go with it. He's not buying it yet. Make him feel this is a real possibility, then ask him again. Okay. Let's ask him. Nah, man, nah, I ain't worried about that. Okay. There are signs of fear. We're onto something. How about we go for the first one? I don't need no deal, pig, I'm innocent. He said, this isn't scaring him, he doesn't feel it could happen. Hey, you're tough, you'll be fine in prison, I'm sure. We'll go for that. Yeah, it worked. What? You don't do time for snatching bikes, do you? My dad works for a senator. I'll be fine. Just how things work in Romania. Okay. Sometimes the talks reveal new information that you can further pursue. Okay, so I have a yellow one here. Oh, you think the senator will risk his career for the sake of a bike snatching kid? Really? Probably not. Shit. Okay. There we go. We're getting there. Now let's put him in a good place to negotiate. Let's. If we don't have a deal, okay, let's go for a deal. But like, I mean, what would a deal be like? We've got him. As you can see, his pulse is much faster right now. Okay, now this is off the record, but I want you to know your options. And at any time you can stop the recorder tracking your questioning. Okay, wow, this is cool. This will make people suspicious. The public will ask what happened when the recording was stopped, but you'll be accused, but ultimately it's your word against theirs. In a pinch, though, it's something to consider. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, now we're getting to the juicy stuff.
Yeah. You have means of enhanced interrogation that can get a subject scared faster, like the CIA does it. Try a couple out. The actor will just pretend to be hurt. Okay. So right now the screen is flashing red in 3 places. I guess I can hit him in the throat. There's red flashing on the wall, and if I hover the mouse over it, it just says, "Listen up, you piece of shit." Okay, and I can taser him. I believe that's how you use that expression. Yeah. Okay, let's just go for the throat, I guess. Clicking does not work. Okay, I'll go for the wall. They groan in pain, giving you a scared look. I just hit them against the wall. Now I will, let's hear the electruth. The electruth, okay. I tased him. Doing this closes them off, but as you can see now they're terrified. Beware that if you continue roughing them up, they might pass out. Start the recorder again when you're done. Okay. Sometimes you'll be interrogating against the clock. When that's the case, keep your eyes on the timer. Okay, so I have 1 minute. Sometimes you'll be interrogating more than one guy. Switch between rooms and be sure to cross-reference the info they give you. Anyway, you'll get to keep your manual after you finish the academy. It's great for refreshing your memory, blah. Okay. Now to wrap this up, we're ready to get a confession with the accusation question. Let's go for the accusation. Let's talk about you writing a confession. We both know you did it. Come on. And he
Before
says,
you go through with the accusation, maybe we should try restarting the stream again.
Marius?
Just because we want to change some settings, because maybe we can find a solution for the image problems.
So we'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah.
okay.
Just a short moment. You.